I'm taking a chance here because it's only late April and I want to read Gerard Manley Hopkins' poem, Spring. Maybe it's a way of calling it to Wyoming. We'll see. You can see the snow on the foothills in the background, I'm sure. I'm looking across here at lilac bushes, which are still at least a month away from being in bloom. But we're hoping. So bear with me. We'll go to Gerard Manley Hopkins' poem, Spring. Nothing is so beautiful as spring, when weeds and wheels shoot long and lovely and lush. Thrush's eggs look little low heavens, and thrush through the echoing timber does so rinse and ring the ear, it strikes like lightnings to hear him sing. The glassy pear tree leaves and blooms, they brush the descending blue. That blue is all in a rush with richness, the racing lambs too have fair their fling. What is all this juice and all this joy? A strain of the earth's sweet being in the beginning, in Eden garden. Have, get, before it cloy, before it cloud, Christ Lord, and sour with sinning, innocent mind, and May Day in girl and boy. Most, O maid's child, thy choice, and worthy the winning. Just a few comments. Notice Hopkins' more or less trademark use of sounds. Long and lovely and lush, thrush's eggs look little low heavens, and thrush through the echoing timber does so rinse and ring the ear. That's just the whole bounty of the season, the overwhelming richness of it coming into Hopkins' language. Notice that word ring, W-R-I-N-G. Here it's the thrush's song, ringing the ear. In other places, when you get to Hopkins' dark sonnets, and we've done one of those at least, he uses the word ring in a very different sense, almost as though it were a painful, well, it is in the other poems, a painful twisting out of him of the sense of his sin, or the sense of melancholy that is crushed from him by his depression. Here, quite otherwise. Thrush through the echoing timber to so rinse and ring the ear. This is a cleansing of the ear that probably he remembers when he gets to those dark sonnets and thinks of being cleansed or purged in a very different way. I love this poem because it associates the natural phenomenon of spring with that strain of the earth's sweet being in the beginning in Eden garden. And it seems like almost a prayer to Christ to take this same kind of analogy in this innocent mind in May Day and girl and boy, this springtime of youth, and to win the affections and the loyalty, particularly of those who are in the full bloom of their youth, for Christ's own purposes, instead of having it cloy and cloud and sour with sinning. Beautiful sonnet, and I hope it brings on spring in Wyoming. We'll see.